Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of At the Movies with William Fletcher. As per usual, I am your host, William Fletcher, and this week is a continuation of me just talking about major awards ceremonies. So, today was the Screen Actors Guild Awards. So the BAFTA longlists came out, and I mean they were whatever. So BAFTA longlist is basically shortlist, but they're longer. It just basically features every, like, the 15 not potential nominees for various categories. So yeah, that's essentially what it is. That's just what it is. It doesn't really matter. It's all pretty standard. Who was on the lists. But the Screen Actors Guild nominations came out, and so after this, actually, there won't be any more nominations till February 3rd when the BAFTA has come out, and then on the 9th, we will have the Oscar nominations, so that'll be fun. But I'm just going to go through the SAG nominees. This is going to be a pretty quick one, because there are less categories. The TV ones, as I said, I don't really watch TV, although it was nice to see Squid Game getting a lot of love. I was very happy about that because Squid Game is very good and should be getting all these nominations. But now I'm going to go through the film nominees. So I'm just going to work my way up as I did with the Golden Globe nominees. So outstanding performance by a stunt ensemble in a motion picture. We had Black Widow, Dune, The Matrix Resurrections, No Time to Die, and Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This is a pretty standard list, if I'm being completely honest. I was a bit surprised to see Black Widow get in there. I thought maybe Spider-Man No Way Home could get in, but the other four, Dune, Matrix Resurrections, No Time to Die, and Shang-Chi. I mean, I definitely expected Shang-Chi to get in there. Dune is a bit weird, but there is action. There's fight sequences, hand-to-hand action fight sequences in Dune, so it makes a bit more sense. I haven't seen Matrix Resurrections, and No Time to Die also, I mean, it's got car chases and that kind of stuff. So it makes sense. I'm just going to put a prediction on it now. I'm just going to say Matrix Resurrections. I haven't seen it, but I'm just going to put a prediction on it. So actually, I'm gonna finish off with best performance by a cast in a motion picture. So it'll start with ensemble. It'll start off with stunt ensemble and end with just ensemble. So supporting actress. The nominees were Katrina Balfe in Belfast, Cate Blanchett in Nightmare Alley, Ariana DeBose in West Side Story, Kirsten Dunst in The Power of the Dog, Ruth Negga in Passing. I actually watched West Side Story yesterday. I thought it was actually really good. I think Ariana DeBose is probably the best female supporting performance of the year, and I would be pretty happy to see her win. It is a shame that Rachel Zegler is not going to get in, because she was fantastic in that film and should be nominated, but she won't be, which sucks. So to sort of put this in, all of the SAG nominees for the performances were very weird. So Cate Blanchett, so Katrina Balfe, Ariana DeBose, Kirsten Dunst, all pretty expected. They're the three front runners, the three main ones. And Ruth Negga is getting, some push, and she's getting in. She got in at the Globes and Critics' Choice and everything. So she's probably going to get in for the Oscar, so that's fine. But Cate Blanchett in Nightmare Alley is super weird. I thought Nightmare Alley was done. I thought at most it gets in for Best Picture of the Oscar, maybe gets adapted screenplay, gets a couple technical awards. It doesn't get anywhere near the acting awards, but now that Cate Blanchett has been nominated for supporting actress, it's very weird. Not that I haven't seen Nightmare Alley. It has not come out here in Australia, so I've not been able to see it yet, but it's very strange because I thought it wouldn't really get in for acting categories. It would get in maybe ensemble. It might get, I thought maybe Bradley Cooper for lead, but no, it's Cate Blanchett and Nightmare Alley. It's very strange to put on. Yeah, but besides that, Katrina Balfe, Ariana DeBose, Kirsten Dunst, Ruth Negga, all good, all pretty solid, all probably going to get in at the Oscar. I'm just less. I mean, I would have liked to personally see Marlee Matlin get in, if I'm being completely honest here, but Cate Blanchett's a good actress, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Just for a prediction, I'm going to go with Ariana DeBose, because I think she's going to sweep the season, and win pretty much every major award. I just think Ariana DeBose was pretty good in it, and I'd be a bit surprised if she doesn't win the Oscar, but I guess it sort of depends on precursors like Critics' Choice and SAG and BAFTA and other various guild awards. So, prediction, Ariana DeBose to win. Then we had outstanding performance by a male actor in a supporting role, Ben Affleck, again, in The Tender Bar, which comes out in like a couple weeks, I think. I'm not entirely sure, actually. It comes out like soon on like Amazon Prime or something. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime now. Okay, cool. I don't actually even know what it's about. Released on streaming on the 7th. It's received mixed reviews, but Ben Affleck... Okay, so anyway, Ben Affleck in The Tender Bar, Bradley Cooper in Licorice Pizza, Troy Kotsur in Coda, Jared Leto in House of Gucci, and Cody Smith-McPhee in The Power of the Dog. Super weird list there, because neither of the actors in Belfast got in. No Jamie Dornan and no Ciarán Hinds got in. That is super, super weird, especially considering like they are... I mean, Ciarán Hinds is probably I don't think this means they're done for the Oscars. I think they could still get in for Oscars, or at least like I think one of them could get in for act. I feel like Ciarán Hinds has got a better shot of getting in than Jamie Dornan does, but I feel like there's a very good chance both of them could get in. It's really weird that they missed here as well, considering because it's a Screen Actors Guild Awards, so it's voted only by actors. It's very, very strange. So Troy Kotsur and Cody Smith-McPhee are gonna get nominated everywhere. Cody Smith-McPhee is my prediction to win. I think he's probably going to win the Oscar, but who knows? I personally preferred Troy Kotsur. I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was a lot of fun. You know, he had some really great bits. He was very entertaining, and I would like to see him win, but I'm not entirely sure now. And I think Jared Leto is probably a pretty good shout for supporting actress. I have not seen House of Gucci, of course, but he could be getting a late resurgence because he missed at Golden Globes, I believe. But there's a very good chance he could get back and get nominated for... he's the big front runner to get nominated. He's like the number 5 slot. Like, he could get taken out by a couple people, maybe Mike Feist in West Side Story, Bradley Cooper in Licorice Pizza, possibly J.K. Simmons in Being the Ricardos if they wanted to be mental. But I think Ben Affleck has gotten 2 major nominations so far. If he gets in at BAFTA, he could really be have a serious shot at getting in for the best supporting actor at the Oscars. It'd be a bit strange, but he could very easily get in. And it would just be, yeah. It's very weird to see Bradley Cooper in. I thought he was kind of done with this sort of awards run. That he wasn't going to get in. And to fair, I don't know. I mean, I of course I'm not. I haven't looked at the numbers, of course, to see the likelihood of how accurate, how great the Screen Actors Guilds are at predicting supporting actor at the Oscars, or just predicting anything at the Oscars. But I think at this point, Cody Smith-McPhee, Troy Kotsur, and most likely Jared Leto are pretty solid to get in at the Oscars. Ben Affleck is a possibility. I'm not so sure about Bradley Cooper, and I think one of either Jamie Dornan or Ciarán Hinds from Belfast could get in. And so it's very, very strange that they weren't even nominated. So Cody Smith-McPhee to win. My personal pick would be Troy Kotsur. And for supporting actress, I'd pick DuBose to win. And she's my favorite of those nominees. I haven't seen Passing or Night Morales, so I can't say, of course, but I think she probably will win, and she's my favorite of those, and I would like to see her win. Then we had lead actress. This was a weird. This is strange. This is probably the most strange. Well, it's very weird. So we had Jessica Chastain in the eyes of Tammy Faye, who should probably be winning, if we're being completely honest. She was very good in it. I don't know if she will win, but I would love for her to win. Olivia Colman in The Lost Daughter. I have not seen that yet, so I can't comment. Lady Gaga in House of Gucci. Haven't seen it. Jennifer Hudson in Respect. That is strange. I thought that was done. And Nicole Kidman in Being the Ricardos. So this means Kristen Stewart missed the SAG. Yeah. That's weird. Considering she's like the front runner to win the fucking Oscar. Like she's the one who like has like I'm sorry, I'm just really confused how Kristen Stewart can miss. Like, she's playing Princess Diana. Like, how is that not the most, like, awards-baity thing ever? Like, it's one of the most awards-baity performances probably ever, honestly. Just, you're playing a real person, and you're playing, like, you know, someone of royalty. But no, she misses the SAG. I'd be surprised if she misses BAFTA, considering, you know, Princess Diana is it's a British film, so I'd be surprised if it missed. But I think if she misses BAFTA, she might not even get in at the Oscars, honestly. And it's so weird too. And I have not seen Spencer, so I can't comment. But like, it's so weird that she's missing, because like, she's supposedly really good in it. And she's got, like, tons of, like, awards, you know, baity scenes, you know, where she's, like, crying and everything. So, like, yeah. It's super weird. Yeah, it's so weird. I genuinely thought Kristen Stewart would just be getting every nomination and would just be winning everywhere, just be sweeping this award season. But she's not. And that's super weird, because she didn't even win the Globe, but also the Globes don't really matter. Because let's be honest, they really don't. But that's so weird. I'm gonna go Jessica Chastain to win. I would have picked Stewart, but she's not there. And Chastain, of the ones I've seen, is my favourite. So I like Jessica Chastain to win. And I think she could win, although it could just be Nicole Kidman, which would suck, because she's like whatever in the movie. And we've got outstanding performance by a male actor in a leading role. Pretty standard, except for number 5, except for who that first nominee was, Javier Bardem in Being the Ricardos. Then we had Benedict Cumberbatch, The Power of the Dog, Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom, Will Smith, King Richard, and Denzel Washington, Tragedy of Macbeth. So Benedict Cumberbatch, Garfield, Smith, and Washington all are getting nominated for the Oscar. I'm calling it now, they will all be nominated. Because he's they're just all getting in. I don't know, like, they've gotten in everywhere so far. If any of them miss, that would be weird and very strange. So, like, yeah, so they're all getting in. Like, it is getting in. It is getting in. And they're like, those 4 are all getting in, and that 5th lot is a bit up in the air. I mean, On places like Gold Derby, Peter Dinklage is currently number 5, and I think he has a pretty good shot of getting in. But honestly, I've got no clue what number 5 could be. It could be Bardem at the Oscars. It could be maybe DiCaprio and Don't Look Up if they like that movie. It could be maybe Bradley Cooper and Nightmare Alley. But that top 4, Benedict Cumberbatch, Andrew Garfield, Will Smith, Denzel Washington, all getting in, and they are all getting nominated, and Will Smith is going to win. But I would love if Andrew Garfield won, but I think at this point, Will Smith is going to win the Oscar. But I personally would love if Andrew Garfield won, because Andrew Garfield's great, and he should already have won an Oscar for Social Network, but they didn't even nominate him. So for the acting category, supporting actress Ariana DeBose for my favorite and the person I'm picking to win. Supporting actor, I've got Cody Smith-McPhee winning, but Troy Kotzer is my favorite and who I like to see win. I've got Jessica Chastain winning, and she's my favorite, and I've got Will Smith winning for lead actor, and Andrew Garfield is my personal pick to win. And then we've got outstanding performance by a cast in a motion picture. We've got Belfast, Coda, Don't Look Up, House of Gucci, King Richards. Again, weird category. No Power of the Dog, despite receiving 3 acting nominations. Belfast gets in, but they don't recognize Jamie Dornan or Kieran Hines in the film. Coda only got 1 nomination. Don't Look Up didn't get any nominations. House of Gucci got 2, so that's fair enough. And King Richard didn't even get Anjanou Ellis. Oh my, I completely forgot about that. Anjanou Ellis was snubbed for supporting actress. That's who it was. That's so dumb. I don't understand why. Oh, I don't understand. I started watching Don't Look Up. I haven't finished yet. Of the 3, I've seen Belfast, Coda, and King Richard. Coda's my favorite. I would like to see it win. I don't know what it could. It's probably gonna go to Belfast. Honestly, that's the big front runner for picture. So I feel like Belfast will probably be the one that gets in. So yeah, I've got Belfast winning, but I would love Coda to win. And for stunt ensemble, I'd pick Matrix Resurrections to win. I'd probably pick Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings as my favorite. So yeah, that was the Screen Actors Guild nominations. Thank you all for listening to this week's episode. Again, I try to make these short, still went for nearly 20 minutes. So yeah, thank you all for listening, and I won't be doing another one of these until February, because we get the BAFTA nominations on the 3rd of February, and then we get the Oscar nominations on the 9th. So yeah, thank you all for listening to this one, and I will see all of you in the next one. Bye.